Hi guys, just a quick explanation of things that people get wrong. The UK, they try to basically blindside you. They just said the UK GDP was in at just 0.1% down for May, so that's really good because they were expecting lower, and that's only because of the bank holiday. So firstly, the bank holiday doesn't really affect it, actually should go up because people spend more, consumption being the number one thing in the what makes up GDP. So that's absolute lie. Second one, GDP gone down a tiny bit, yeah, but the problem is the UK is imported 2% of its population every year, right? To last year and this year, 2%, 1.1 million people every year has come to the UK, not including illegals, which is another 100,000, right? So when you do that, you decrease GDP per capita. The point is GDP may even grow, right? So you could have 2 billion and it goes up to 2.1 billion. But when your denominator, which is the population in your country, goes from 60 million to 70 million, your GDP per capita goes down. And that's what we've seen in the UK, absolute disaster zone. Real wages have not increased since 2005. Looking at the UK versus US timelines, UK and US wages basically the same up till 2008, and then they've diverged significantly and increasingly, so much so that the UK is now 20% lower wages than the US. And remember, this is an average wage, so that is huge, right? Huge amount of difference. And it basically tells you the difference between the two economies. The UK, zero real growth. The US, with all the new technology, novel growth, the Amazons, the Googles, the Facebook, all of that in the US, and the UK with nothing. They did have one company, Arm, but they flogged that off and sold it, which is the typical way that the UK goes. It just sells everything and it has nothing left. It is a pathetic country. And so, yeah, so please keep in mind whenever they lie to you and tell you GDP's gone up, wow, so good, we're not in recession anymore. This is a lie, because GDP per capita, which is what you should be measuring, how much wealth per person, that has gone down, because you can always increase GDP by importing more people. It's a very simple solution. Import more people, have more kids, your GDP goes up, right? So African nations, fantastic GDP, always going up 3%. Yeah, but you've had 6% population growth. It's stupid, right? But they take you for idiots, and that's what they do.